type of Tinubu supporters. There are the ones who genuinely believe that Tinubu is better for Nigeria. That I consider a mental health problem. Advice will not solve it. You need a combination of prayers, deliverance, psychiatric management, because you cannot genuinely see something that is eating you up and support it. Being a Tinubu supporter genuinely is a mental health problem. It's prayers you need. That is one. Then there is the other type of Tinubu supporters who are supporting because they are motivated by money. Those one are in two categories. There are the local supporters, there are the foreign supporters. For the local supporters, I understand your economic predicament. I understand that you are frustrated and you need the money to survive. I will not be the one to say you should not take Tinubu's money to feed your family. I'm not that wicked. But I'm only saying that in your heart of heart, always remember that that money you are eating is meant for something else. It is meant for an hospital in your area. It is meant to pay police so that you are more secure. And eventually, by the time you are kidnapped, kidnappers don't accept rice. Kidnappers will not take 10,000 naira from you as ransom. Kidnappers will not accept that you are a city boy or city girl or city Olusho. They will take their normal ransom. So you have it at the back of your mind that you are eating money that you cannot pay. But then there's the ones in the diaspora. Those are the ones that I consider children of Satan.
That man was given 100 million naira to come and do evangelism.
You nitwit. And to think that some people will believe this utter nonsense will amaze you. I applaud every single person, very dark man, every single person who have been trying to protest to make our voices heard by the government. But these rhetorics, things like this, are the problem we have in our society. And this person right here wants to be the leader of tomorrow. He wants to be voted in. He wants to contest and he expects you. Very dark man whom companies have offered more than that to influence for them. You know very dark man on social media. Some of us know him off social media. Do you know how much is being offered to influence for some companies? And he turned it down. Then even if he wants to get anything from this Tinubu's administration, it will be a measly 100 million. Are you for real? Are you joking right now? Are you kidding me? I will personally call for prayers on his head. If all he could figure out or all his worth is 100 million. What's all this? Must there be such innuendos where we're trying so hard to get our youth to come together, to speak with one voice? I totally, truly appreciate every single person who've been doing one thing or the other. A single man protest, a two-man protest, a multiple one, a crowdish one, anyone it is. We truly appreciate them. But things like this are the divides we're trying to avoid in our society. I've had mental block since I couldn't make content because I didn't know where to start from. Things I was seeing on social media was unbelievable. Nigerian youths whom their sufferings are not different from one another. It doesn't differ from one state to another state. Are busy throwing shades about the crowd, the size, who fainted, who did not, and all manner of nonsense I've been seeing on social media. When are you people going to stop? Dear Mr. Showore, with all due respect to you, please, to whom Yellow Barret is given, sense should be given to them, or control of what they say should be given to them, because that's a bad reflection on you, sir. I've passed that stage. I truly appreciate every single one of you. And if they come for reflection this on you, sir. I've passed that stage. I truly appreciate every single one of you that have done something. But this is unacceptable. And if they come for him now, oh, oppression, oppression, oppression. All these unfounded allegations needs to stop. And to think that some people will buy into this will shock you to your bone. By the way, I'm not this light. It is the light I'm using to make this video. I don't.
Hello everyone, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. How na day?
My Mexican brothers, I know you people think that we are not happy because you beat us 2-0. We are not happy because a problem that we faced for a long time is befalling you. Who is this guy? He calls himself J. Quinos. But I can tell you that brother is from Nigeria. His name is J. Ademola. And he's disguising in the name of football to take your jobs. I'm warning you people because this is how we started. I don't want anybody to come and say later for you that they helped you to win the World Cup and that is why they are invading your country. That brother is from Nigeria. So my brothers from Mexicans, you know that we are whites inside. We are not blacks. That is why we hate blacks when they come to our national ground. This is how Nigeria came the other time, said they helped us to during the apartheid wars and all of that. But now we know, because we are men. It is okay, and it will favor you more that you fight this war alone. This brother here is just one of them. He was sent by his brothers to go check the ground. And first they are going to say they help you. That brother helped the Mexican brothers who are our brothers, to win, to score the first goal. You may not understand, but that is how it works. So I talk to you, my brothers and sisters from Mexico, don't let these people take your jobs. Don't let them take your jobs. We are saying we are not unhappy because you beat us 2-0. We are unhappy because what befell South Africa is going to befall Mexico. So whoever knows this guy, see, look the way he plays like an animal. Look at him. He takes the ball. That's in Nigerian spirit there. And he scores very painful goal. And now we are battling to leave and come back to South Africa. That's what they know how to do. Nigerians are more criminals than every other tribes, every other nations in Africa. You must avoid them wherever you see Nigerians. We are saying, we South Africans, we are men. We know these things when we see them. Let them go back to their country. Mexicans, please, let them go back to their country. And to the referee that officiated the match, I just want to give you this advice. Okay? The red cards are ours. The red cards on every match are ours. Don't take our red cards. Don't let the Mexicans take our red cards. But most importantly, you Mexicans must not let these Nigerian brothers come to your country. From Zimbabwe, from Cameroon, their country is so bad that they are looking for where to rest. There's so much insecurity in their country. They are looking for where to go. They are going to rape your women. They are going to steal your money. They are going to steal your jobs. Of course, this person, brother J. Ademola, that call himself J. Quinons, he already took striking jobs. Imagine how much more if you let the border more open. So that is our pain. That is what we are saying. We are saying it's not that we are not men. We are men. Look, you see that we are men. We have penis. And that is why we are South Africans. So one, don't listen to our government. All these people that say the government have to do something. Don't listen to our government.
Welcome.
Listen to us. One with us. The idiot is majority. Okay? Don't say I did not win. You will have from now to 13th of next month to let that brother leave your country. Or else they are going to say they help you win the World Cup. Okay?
Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
They were told, stand down, let there be peace. You see, in this 2027, if you know that you love peace, if you know that you love when they collect something from you, you keep quiet. I beg, no allow make we waste our votes on you. And they talk am now. Don't allow Nigerians to waste their votes on you. If you know that if peradventure you win the election, they can't talk say you no win, that you will say, don't worry, leave it, let's go to court and let there be peace. Then, Oga, sister, stand aside. Stand aside. See, this thing is not funny again. Oh. This thing is not funny again. Oh. If you know that you cannot stand for your mandate, You cannot stand and fight for the mandate that the people have given you. Oga sister, stand aside. It's not the one that Nigerians will come out in their numbers and vote for you. Another person will collect vote. You will tell us to, okay, don't worry, let there be peace. People are dying. People are hungry. People are angry. There is no peace. There is no peace in our hearts. Because even though we are abroad, our family members are in Nigeria. We don't know the day when they go kidnap anybody. Now only pray we get to the prayer. Make God just help us. See, if you cannot fight for the mandate that the people have given you, you don't deserve it. Stand aside. Make another person will go greet. I say, if they thief my mandate, I go fight for them. And two, we have been talking too much. What is the plan? We don't need to talk. Everybody has been talking. What is the plan? What is the plan on ground? What is the plan on ground to protect ballot boxes? I said in 2023, let Rottweilers, dogs who have anger issues, let them begin to be trained now.
I'm telling you.
Let them be trained to identify agberos. So if the dogs see anybody who carry ballot box, release the dogs on them.
Yeah.
We saw what happened in Abuja. They were jamming network. Light go. What is the plan that peradventure they jam the network? Peradventure they off light, say it must be manual transmission. Are we going to provide generators? If you know that you are Mr. Peace, that if they collect your mandate with force, if they thief your votes with force, you will say, stand down, Nigerians stand down. Then you don't deserve our votes. You don't deserve our votes. You say stand down now. Make somebody who carry craze for head enter. We'll be saying, we know say, if we stand by you, we give you our votes. You don't go say, let there be peace when they rig you out. There cannot be peace when Nigerians are dying. There cannot be peace when Nigerians are hungry. There cannot be peace when bandits are everywhere. You don't know when you'll be kidnapped. We need peace back in our nations. Nigeria needs to be free again. Nigeria needs to be free.
Bam. If you're not strong, not put body.
Started saying, I suffer from degenerative disease.
Dr. Catch Onanuju said, you left the Labour Party.
Sorry, guys, I don't want it to.
Disease.
Dr. Catch Onanuju said, you left the Labour Party.
Michael, welcome, my brother. Long time. How you doing? Our family.
Position. According to him,
good to see you.
How true is that?
Thank you.
In all honesty, at times it's not necessary answering back to people that you know that are sick. You know, a lot of people do not understand that the so-called Catch Onanuju is now suffering from a degenerative mental disease that is age. You know, this disease will make you to fabricate something that is non-existent and postulate it as if it is a fact.
Yes, between me and him, I am fine. I don't fire blanks. His problem, why that crisis came
that was low, though.
was because he has had two
That's
divorces.
good. I know say you
women
they do pass
were
manage. You are just trying
he was firing blank.
to be humble, my brother. You be big guy
I have 5
now,
children.
big boy.
So you could
Of Canada.
now calling me someone with degenerative disease. Because
Are you saying that the person in question is
the problem? Listen, everybody has. It's not new to it. What brought that crisis you see us discussing was his father-in-law chased him out of the house where he was living.
Now they hear story.
So when he came to my principal
I did
said,
fine, my brother. We
what do
thank
do?
God.
I said, yes, let's see
We
your hands.
thank the
That is
ancestors, the universe.
not another marriage.
That is the last father-in-law. And then the guy said, let us get you a flat. He said, no, he wants a duplex.
Can you
Even as
imagine?
he went to Atiku, he gave him money for duplex. So when Peter couldn't give him the money he wanted for a duplex, Peter suggested
Only
a
your
flat. He said no. That was what started all that crisis.
Can you
And he
imagine?
started saying, I had degenerative disease. I don't. He is the one that fires black. I'm
Wow.
in marriage. I have children. You
That's
know,
low, though.
some men have this problem.
I know
in
be
life. God doesn't
I
bless
know be
everybody with
supporter
everything.
of
Some
insulting
when
people
they
like
shoot
that.
with
I
their women
beg.
at night, they shoot blacks. I don't.
But would it not look like you're using his condition if that is true that he has a condition?
That is exactly why I didn't mention it to you at the heat of those discussions. But I'm just trying to tell you now that different people come with different issues, different problems. But when we just talk in public, we rub it all off and we forget about it. B2B is like a church. Everybody is welcome to come into that church.
Right.
You're not going to blame the bishop because of the diversity of parishioners that came to his church. And no bishop stops different kind of, maybe armed robbers from coming to their church. Armed robbers come to church to seek deliverance. That's what it is. What if the man you're talking about now has been with bad people, and that's why he's been the way you think? If the time me and you were discussing this thing about the man who had insulted me, if I said those things openly, plainly, you will know that people will call us for me to say, why don't you talk like this? But I kept it to myself. That's why I told you during that program, I said, please don't abuse this market where I want to sell.
Now, what's your just,
that was what I said. I said, leave it and move.
Make I ask you. Somebody they even ask you, say, make I ask you, say, when you talk now, you may say the person still live in bondage.
Listen to me.
That is the lot of people.
I don't understand. It is everybody has his own mark.
Yeah.
I'm not perfect. There are places where I must say body.
So say this when you talk now, people go talk say you not being doctor. How you no say person the fire blank when you being doctor?
I'm not listening to me. What I'm telling you. Don't believe me. Ask privately. Don't take my word. Just ask privately. Not because,
that is evidential. It is evidential.
Welcome, G. Simon. See the demolition of Kenneth Okonkwo.
Hey! That's why he said the call name. But I'm just trying to tell you, if I'd mentioned this thing that time, elders will end up calling all of us to say, why you people disgracing yourself in public? But that is me. I decided to keep those things, and I beg you, whatever it is, leave this woman who I want find husband for. And since you don't come with me, you don't do, and the woman they get some character, they make you move on. I'm just trying now to share with you, every man gets his own gay leg. But don't let people use that your gay leg as a discussion subject in the marketplace. And that was why so at the heat of that argument, me and you had that thing. I didn't say this thing, but that was it. I didn't want to say it. I admitted that's a fault that can happen to any man. That is just the problem. And for me, I'm now using it to give you an analogy that no matter the kind of gay leg any man gets, once the person is in a church, that's where he should be. The church doesn't select. The political party doesn't select.
So now let's make Error if he come, if he enter church, nothing will happen. Maybe that church when you go take to finally help change your ideology, said, make your mind change more like
now you're talking. That church he comes into will not force him to change his ways. Church can just because of the way you will change your way. That issue happened, and I begged you. I say, waiting be my own concern. I get a girl where I want to sell, and since they never buy them, make that my man no con spoiler. No, so I tell you, and I moved on. But I'm not sharing with you things I didn't want to say that time because if I said it, it will end up with elders calling up to say.
Because this one isn't palatable, and this one not palatable at all. People will look and say,
that's why I know great talker for public.
Kenneth don't collect you. Walai.
Erufai met me, placed under the Buhari presidency. But you need to understand, politics is a church. In church, you're not looking for the righteous people, it's the sinners, so that you can convert them. In politics, the bad people, they come from everywhere. It is not me. Anything that you claim Erufai has done, which I know most of it to be real, it is the state. When the state does not touch him, as you can see, they were able to get Nnamdi Kanu, prison, did what they did, and then after they, and I said, where is the law they are using on Nnamdi Kanu? A repeat law. Can somebody now be judged or sentenced by a law that's been repeated? I don't know about that. Supreme Court will say. So Erufai is part and parcel of the Nigerian state, part and parcel of the Fulani conundrum, which we've been going about. How am I supposed to tell the state what to do? The issue of Erufai is not my own. That Erufai is warming himself up to P2OB, that's simply
Sid, welcome. Happy Sunday. Good to see you, my brother.
Didn't like P2OB before because he was like a hurricane that nobody could hold. I'm not coming to meet him, just like the guy I told you before, whom I had not met. I only saw him on the screen. But you saw how me and him, our paths met. And he started saying, I suffer from degenerative disease. Yes, between me and him, I am fine. I don't fire blanks. His problem, why that crisis came that we talked, was because he has had 2 divorces. And the women were abandoning him because he was firing blank. I am a grandfather. I have 5 children. He doesn't have. So you could imagine such a person now calling me someone with degenerative disease. Because
are you saying that the person in question is
the problem? Listen, everybody has. He's not new to it. What brought that crisis, you see us discussing, was his father-in-law chased him out of the house where he was living, and he needed a house. So when he came to my principal said, "Look, what do we do?" I said, "Your Excellency, it's in your hands."
Hey, that is his father-in-law in this particular marriage is in now, not another marriage.
That is the last father-in-law. And then the guy said, "Let us get you a flat." He said, "No, he wants a duplex." Even as he went to Atiku, they still gave him money for duplex. Listen, people come through challenges, and that was the challenge that got us to this crisis. So when Peter couldn't give him the money he wanted for a duplex, Peter suggested a flat. He said no. That was what started all that crisis. And he started saying, I had degenerative disease. I don't. He is the one that fires blank. I'm in marriage. I have children. So this is, but I didn't want to discuss those things.
When you want to fill in the blank spaces, nothing fills in the space.
Well, you know, some men have this problem in life. God doesn't bless everybody with everything. Some people, when they shoot with their women at night, they shoot blanks. I don't.
But would it not look like you're using his condition, if that is true, that he has a condition?
That is exactly why I didn't mention it to you at the heat of those discussions. But I'm just trying to tell you now that different people come with different issues, different problems. But when we just talk in public, we rub it all off and we forget about it. I am trying to restate to you right now. People suffer several things when they meet you in public. You don't use it against them, as I didn't use it against him then. So when he was saying, I suffer from degenerative disease, I laughed. I said, look at this Okoko. All over. And that's why he's had 2 marriages, because he fires blanks.
See as you're the rip into this man.
So I asked myself,
is this necessary?
How precious they ask me this kind of question? Now I can't they laugh and say, I want for this kind of problem. But this is Nigeria. So now talking about El-Rufai's issue. Everybody carry K-leg. Don't be the one where they start to interrogate. Make people, your story come there for public. So the political space is like a church. Anybody can come. So even though El-Rufai has bad name, who are the people that belong to the same camp that Americans say they are coming? That's why you see, why did ATC? I said, what will Atiku's people say? They are the ones who don't want the Americans here. So no matter what political brand you are, you will always try to protect the interests of those you think are your primary constituents. This is what the problem in Nigeria is. So me, I knew that was my...
P2B will not affect P2B politically. That's actually what people worry about.
No, listen to me. What will affect P2B? P2B is like a church. Everybody is welcome to come into that church. You're not going to blame the bishop because of the diversity of parishioners that came to his church. And no bishop stops different kind of, even armed robbers from started saying, I suffer from degenerative disease.
Dr. Catch Onanuju said you left the Labour Party.
Dr. Catch finish, you left no crumbs. I mean, this man get mouth, wallahi.
House rent money. Then I feel like
yes.
See as they your day. Full man will hand and leg and everything on top of money. Money when you go work for.
He talked to Atiku.
Pack shit if you need to pack shit to make money.
Atiku still gave him money
disgrace.
For so because why?
Disgrace.
Yeah, listen, And that's just so for you really to consider what is it that drives Kenneth. What brought trouble between him and us? Penny, money to rent a house. I don't tell Peter to pay me for house rent. Other people who work in the movement came in. People like Kenneth, because he is failed, in the movie, in the entertainment industry, he failed. That's why he came to meet us in the political space.
Yeah, he's a very good actor.
Kenneth Okonkwo is a failed entertainment entrepreneur.
God damn.
He don't come and start begging for house rent. Now he begged for. That is what got us into this mess. If you must come and do politics, better have a secondary source of income. If you come and jump into the politics and you have no supporting base that sustains you, you will become as talented as Kenneth Okonkwo is.
God damn.
People, they talk, sir.
I'm telling you. He's Zazak and nothing left. Hey, God, I beg you. I can't be sorry for them.
I don't even know what to say. Right?
Damn.
Somehow, I cannot authenticate the authenticity of this particular information. But you see, the part that interested me was the comment of Peter Obi, and somehow I could say that is very possible, because I have been in conversation with somebody who was in a similar situation, and I remember what the person said, Peter Obi said. Yes, I've been in conversation with somebody who was in a similar situation, needed Peter Obi to help finance something for the person. Not that it was even personal, but it was something that was going to be beneficial to Peter Obi. And Peter Obi's position is reflective of this communication. So he's somebody that can do that. Peter Obi is somebody that cannot release. I mean, never go deep, make it not go be like, say, private information shared with me at the diverger. But Peter Obi do that kind of thing. That being said, the part of this conversation that interested me is the part where the man spoke about the issues of our current political space. When people come in, not having a business background or a flow of income, and they come into politics, it's a risky thing. And even in the content creation space, you see a lot of these guys you are seeing now dancing around, jumping, twerking for various politicians and government. Hunger is part of it. I tell you for a fact, hunger. Anybody with a thriving career, anybody with a flow of income consistently will not jump on any bad wagon, will not jump on every movement, will not begin to twerk for a government the way some of these guys are twerking. And you know them. First and foremost, the first base before you say you want to get into, and it's a risk.
It is.
Anybody you see when they on camera, they talk for social media, and his only source of livelihood and that social media is a risk. They will do
big one, no.
A big risk. The first thing, before anybody says you want to be an activist, you want to be an advocate, you want to be a crusader, the first thing is to have financial base. It is going to be the stamina you will have, because hunger will come. You will not be able to refuse. If I tell you how much some of these guys collect, 250, then they send the 300. If you get level, they send you 500k. If you get level, because there are many where they want to take care of. Nobody gives you 1 million for free. 1 million easy for what? You will die. You will die. If there somebody promised to say one send my number to somebody, made the person call me. He said the last person when he call, when he give now 1 million, he give her. But if you get level, well, if he give you 5, blah blah blah, 10 million, if he talk to run. At that 10 million, so you want to sign life contract with me. How much do these people pay for you to campaign for them? So you see, all of these things, when the guy talks, so I take that part very serious, and that's why I'm anchoring. I don't want to debate on those ones now. Conversation will be ignored. I'm not really here looking at all of that, duplex or flat and all of that. But you see, financial base, flow of income, entrepreneur, and by the way, let's correct it. I'm seeing a lot of narrative to say, Kenneth Okonkwo wasn't a failed entertainer. And I agree. He said it was a failed entertainment entrepreneur. The business part of
the
entertainment.
Business aspect.
I think most of you did not know. Dr. Kachis is a very smart person. He's not a He's not a doctor with an honorary doctorate degree. He go to school. So entrepreneurial, enterprising, entertainment, the entrepreneurial part of entertainment, I they talk about.
Right.
And I'm not even saying that I'm not enjoying. I'm not endorsing. I'm saying that is what I was trying to talk about. To say you can be a successful musician, but you're not a successful musical entrepreneur.
Yep.
If you did not make money or you did not build a system to give you money, as it were. A lot of the people that used to do entertainment, like Kenneth, some of them have moved on to creating production companies, movies.
Yep.
And I'm not even boxing to a corner. This is me being fair, very objective. I'm not saying you must, but I'm just expatiating on the man's conversation or line of thoughts. Let's understand. However, I can agree that if you do not have a financial base and you get into politics or advocacy or activism or crusading or social media influencing, you can fall for just anything.
I'm telling
that one
you.
is a shorty that nobody can deny.
People will buy you. Please I beg. The likes are very low. If you have not yet liked, I beg, like. You should listen to this social poll, please. Just pay
People that
attention.
contest for presidency, who would love to vote for 2027 general election?
I think I'd love to vote on Omoyore Sowore of AAC.
Okay, sir. So, do you have a reason for that, sir?
I think he's the only credible candidate, and he's a young person. He understands the pains of the masses. He knows what the masses are going through. The rest of the candidates, I don't think they really understand.
So, what to know if you've gotten your PVC?
Sir, I never got anything. Actually, see me now, nothing concern me because all those things.
My name is Cornell, okay? We want to get your opinion on the 2027 general election. So, what to know? Have you gotten your PVC?
Yes, I have.
Okay. So, if you were to vote for the presidential election today, who will be voting for the presidency?
Peter Obi.
Do you have a reason for that?
I just believe, based on popular views and from his past government when he was a governor of Anambra State, everything about him has been good. So I just feel it's good.
All right. Thank you for your time, man. We really appreciate it.
Because I don't feel good for somebody after everything. You know, will still take care of us or help us. See Nigeria now, situation as a student. People are crying, people are dying of hunger.
So don't you think that if you don't vote, that it will still continue like that?
If I vote, it will still continue. If I don't vote, it will still continue.
My name is Cornell. I want to get your opinion on the coming 2027 general election.
Okay.
Have you gotten your PVC, sir?
Already.
Okay. If you are to vote for 2027 presidential election, who would you love to vote?
From the look of this, I will still support Tinubu.
Tinubu. Do you have a reason for that?
In the constitution, even if it doesn't favor other people, there are some people that the regime favors.
All right, thank you for your time, sir. First of all, I want to get your opinion for the coming 2027 general election. So, have you got your PVC, sir?
I'm very ready. My PVC is over the past 10 minutes now.
Okay. So, if the election was to hold today, who would you vote for the 2027 general election?
I think I'll be my candidate. On the very first day, started contesting as president, and I'll keep giving him my vote because I see him as someone who can take Nigeria to the next level. He's still a young man, a young man. Okay. That can do the right thing for the country. That is what I say about him.
All right. Thank you for your time, sir. We really appreciate that, sir.
Thank you very much. Okay, sir.
Have you gotten your PVC, man?
No, I haven't.
Okay, had it been you've gotten your PVC and the election was to hold today, who would be voting for the presidential election? No, just tell us your mind. You understand?
I don't get anybody I want to vote for. Oh, Jesus.
Okay, what? For example, we have Bola Tinubu, we have Peter Obi, and we have Atiku Abubakar. These are the major presidential candidates that we have. Who among them is better?
Okay. I'll vote for Tinubu.
Now they hear.
Do you have a reason for that?
Because he's a good person, man. So,
Oh wow.
All right, all
Oh
right.
wow.
Okay, my name is
Poor.
Cornell. So we're trying to get people's opinion on the coming 2027 general election. Okay. So have you gotten the PVC, sir?
I've not gotten mine. I lost mine already. And I'm not ready to get because the votes are not counted. So there's no need of voting for election. Because already what we know in Nigeria is that even if we vote, they will not count our votes.
But don't you think that if you don't vote, that the country will still continue in the same condition it is right now?
The condition has been there. The only thing is that if at all they can change the electoral system.
Let's take for example now, they have been able to amend the electoral system. You understand? And the major contestants contest currently, as you have Mr. Peter Obi, Atiku Abubakar, Tinubu. Who would you vote?
I'll vote Peter Obi because I think he's the right man for Nigeria.
I'm telling you, this is in Cross River State, too, by the way.
Economic system and how Nigeria is going now. We need someone who is vibrant enough, someone who is capable of taking the country to the best side.
Okay. One, have you gotten your PVC, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, had you gotten your PVC now, and election was to hold anytime from now, who would you love to vote?
Nobody.
Okay. So do you have a reason for that?
Yeah. The last person I voted up to this time, I have not received anything yet. We are still suffering. They told us about change, that they will be changed, but up to this moment, no change. So I don't want to vote anybody. I purposely destroyed my voter's card due to the condition and the way things are. So I decided not to vote anybody.
Okay, but don't you think that if you don't vote this time around, that the same issue will still continue?
Sir, with my vote or without my vote, those people will still go for whatever post they want to go for.
Okay.
So I don't see any reason me stressing myself in the aspect of voting. Let me just be myself. I don't want to go and get angry with anybody or say words that will get somebody annoyed.
So have you gotten your voter's card, sir?
That one just the dance around the
Sir, before I have my voter's card.
Okay. So if the election was held today, it's not the presidential election, who would be voting for the presidency?
Okay.
I don't know for now because I dey tell you my mind now, bro, because I don't know who they come out for presidency apart from Peter Obi where we know before, because I don't know whether he still get intention to come outside now. So I don't know because I never see him flyers and I never see him flyers again. I never see plenty people they talk about saying they come out another. But for me, I know say even as I know they vote Tinubu before, I don't go see voter now.
Okay, so currently now Tinubu has gotten APC ticket. Obi has gotten ticket for NDC. Atiku has already gotten for
PDP.
Whether PDP or NDC. Okay. So these are the people that have gotten ticket that were sure of.
If you ask me, Atiku what we dey talk about now the same Hausa. Now Barry carry us come land where Tinubu dey. So for me, I don't go want me Hausa still come rule us again.
Okay.
Me, I'm from Cross River. Cross River here I'm from. So I don't go want make Tinubu I be waiting to call and Atiku come to rule us again. So if at all Peter will be where be Igbo man, where be Anambra man, don't get ticket to any party where he get ticket. I don't want to know the party. But any party where he get ticket from, I go vote Peter will be where don't get ticket from any of those parties. Me, I don't go want vote all those old men. You know why I don't go vote all those old men, or you know why I don't go vote Tinubu and any other person, because them they don't old, bro. Those people then they suffer. See what they suffer for now. Where Tinubu carry us come put. If you want to be no vote, I mean still I win and all that. So for me, I go vote Peter Obi.
Good afternoon.
I want to know if you got in your PVC.
Yes, I have.
Okay, for the 2027 general election, who would you love to vote among the three major contestants, which is Peter Obi, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and Atiku Abubakar?
I'm not ready to vote for the election.
Any reason for that?
Well, the reason is clear enough. Nigeria alone is porous as it is. So voting or not, it wouldn't count. So there's no need stressing myself. And during the election, there are so many incidents that happen. I'm not ready to risk my life for any of those things.
Okay, what if Nigerian government decides to amend the INEC policies and thereby giving the Nigerian scope that this time around it will count? Will you go out and vote?
Well, they have given us hope before. So now it's just still same thing rolling around. So I'm not sure of giving Nigeria hope again. So they gave us hope, we lost our hope, and they said there is hope that Tinubu will make everywhere better. But the way the country is, I'm not sure I will go out to vote. Except I see a reasonable change from this election coming forth. Then maybe next election I can decide, okay, fine. They say there will be a change and there have been a change. But presently, no, I will.
All right, thank you, ma, for giving us your time. We really appreciate, ma. So I want to know whether you've gotten your voter's card.
Yes, my voter's card is with me.
Okay, if the election was to hold today, who would be voting among the major presidential candidates?
In that case, for my own opinion,
okay,
since I've not yet know the person that we are going to vote, but anything.
Well, no, we have Tinubu, we have Atiku Abubakar, we have Mr. Peter Obi. All these people have declared their interest already.
Okay, we see Tinubu. In that case, Tinubu is a dead man.
Okay.
I have nothing to. Even nobody. The whole nation is against Tinubu.
Okay.
So the person we have in mind either will be, which is the Labour Party, and whosoever.
Christopher, welcome. You dey mind
But for Tinubu, as it stands now,
he won't remain the suffer even worse.
Nobody. The whole nation is against that election. So that's what I have.
All right. Thank you for your opinion, sir. I really appreciate it.
See, now here, and the social experiment, I be the poll, social poll. Meanwhile, when I hear say IMF urge the federal government to tax fuel and telecom services to boost government revenue, una hear be una not here, or make we not talk about that. Okay, all right. If you like, all ye that are supporting Tinubu, maybe it is your house it will be fall next. By the time you start, in fact, Tinubu not fit come back. Tinubu cannot come back. Hey, may everybody ready. Now, this is a community in Asaba Delta. They don't even know. Vigilantes just discovered a Fulani community in the middle of forest in Asaba Delta. Please, who comes into somebody's land, community, unannounced? You just enter the bush, just find place, just start to... Nigeria, things have to change. Does any southerner go to the north and enter bush and be building houses? I don't understand. Let's listen to this video. Una say they want do policing. They don't agree for state policing. Are you people aware? We'll get to that.
Nobody wait there. Nobody wait there. Where we go message?
Mr. Bibo is a welcome. Oh.
No. Can't even contact them or another. I don't even have their contact. They even know that this place is as big as this. This is a community. Oh my God. Here go. Mba now. This is complete community. This is the entire Fulani community in this place. Yeah. Wow. come we don't have the knowledge of this? Oh my God. Can you imagine the entire Fulani community? Oh my God. How do they ensure their security? Nimofiani. Hi, Kati. How are you?
That's what's happening at Sabah Delta.
Born in my lifetime in this country, I have never in my life seen a Nigerian politician came out and said that as a former governor.
Exactly, Christopher. That's the question.
Number two,
how did they clear the land? Poor red sand.
Number three, it elevated his education from last to the top. Number four, that again, since he left office, he has not taken pension. Number five. Number six, he has not taken land or any benefit that goes along with being a former governor. And number seven, the reason why he was impeached was actually because he refused to pad money that was budget that was supposed to be used for innovations, something they wanted to do for billions for less than 400 million. I have never seen such a leader in Nigerian history. And to top it off, President, the EFCC of Nigeria is one of the smartest.
Caller, welcome. Oh, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday.
You don't know your left from your right. Yet, EFCC has not found anything significant to say against Peter Obi, and yet you hate him. What happened to your brains? Just throw your brains away. And this is a special message to Yoruba people. What is wrong with you? I used to think the Yoruba tribe was above tribalism and was smart, being the most educated tribe in Nigeria. But ordinary tribalism has been following you. You cannot see beyond tribalism. What is the difference between you and Alumajiri boys who did not go to school? Who thinks, say Baba, because you're behaving like those kids. You are not wise. That's just the truth. It's painful, but you're not wise. But you're, because you are not, I'm not Igbo, brother. I'm Yoruba. I'm talking to you. Mumbai, some people Yoruba, Kilo Shein, Kilo Dailori, Ruafeniferi spoke and warned. Now they can't speak again because of what's happening. Kilo Shele, what is wrong with you people? How can you choose tribe over the pains of people? How can you choose tribe over the suffering of people? Let me analyze your candidate. Let's analyze him. You said Tinubu is doing economic reform. Did you not go to school? Is this a reform? Is this how reforms are done? Reform has a beginning and an end. Obama did it in America. And when Obama was doing reform, he was giving money to companies to rise. Companies that have lost money, was giving them, was empowering entrepreneurs. How many entrepreneurs are Tinubu empowered with all the billions they've saved from what they call subsidy? All the money they've saved. How much of it has touched you? What is the benefit of that to you as a Nigerian? Yet you're supporting blindly. Are we to throw our brains away? Number two, let's talk about Tinubu in a way that you have not seen. The part of Tinubu you don't know. Is Tinubu, don't go to terrorism. Is Tinubu protecting Nigerians from even wicked entrepreneurs like wicked companies like MTN? Any company today can come and manipulate Nigerians and rip them off. Loan companies can do as they like, as long as they sing on your mandate. They can stand. They can do anything to you. Look at what MTN is doing to Nigeria today. MTN will take your data and nothing will happen. That's what MTN is doing. You buy 18,000 naira data, 80 gig. In 2 days, it turns to 50 gig. You turn off your data, you come back on, it's gone. I have evidence, I have recorded it. If they want to come at me and now, they shouldn't even try that because they will lose. But that's the kind of country you live in. And yet you still support Tinubu. What is the value of supporting Tinubu? I said I want to know. Explain it, make it make sense. Any one of you, I put it to you as a challenge that can write on this comment and say, two, what's that word again? Two principles that Tinubu, or two policies that Tinubu has done that has helped the poor since he became a politician. Just two. That help the poor and then benefit the rich. Right there, you will not find. You will Google till you die. And that's the guy you chose. Explain to him. Make it make sense. You said Peter Obi doesn't have the structure. He cannot manage so and so. But remember, as a politician, as a governor, he didn't have the same structure, yet he got his rules and he got everything passed. So what are you talking about? When it comes to security, Peter Obi led a state that was the worst in security in Nigeria. Because you're young, you don't know the story. Go back and check about the Sakaba boys. What do you call those boys? Go check, go hear, go read before you open your mouth. Nigerians, wake up. Wake up from this jazz or this spell or this low IQ thinking that has got to stop. Thinking too low. Thinking it's about tribe. It's not about tribe. It's about the people, it's about the country, it's about the pains, and it's about who is interested in fixing this country and who can manage the money, because the more leakage problem of this country is leakage.
Mona listen to this diaspora Tinubu supporter. Now driver, Mona listen.
So why tell me one reason why you should be supporting Tinubu? Because of Coastal Road, that's why you are supporting Tinubu because of this road. Because of this road. Okay, please give me your reasons. I
said he's revitalizing the economy now.
How?
I am sure of that.
How?
Huh?
How?
Are you aware that Shell left this country before? Are you aware? Are you aware that they are back now because they have seen the future in Nigeria?
What future does Nigeria have right now?
That is what you don't understand.
Okay, people are the reason why.
If you understand the economy,
people have bag of rice.
If you understand the economy, you will understand what he's doing now. It's because you don't understand. It's because people think
people are suffering. People are being killed on a daily basis, and you're saying
nobody is arguing that.
If your child or anybody related to you is being kidnapped,
you are bringing emotions into it.
It's not about emotion. That's real. It can happen to anybody. Even you that is talking, it can also happen to you.
Let's be talking about facts.
What is your fact? Now nobody is
fact is
the insecurity.
When are they hear facts?
On a good economy.
They hear. They na driver.
You people, you don't sit down and think. You don't sit down and analyze issues. It is what they put on you on the social media. You say, hey, no.
Are you active on social media?
This generation.
Are you active on social media?
Huh?
So you prefer this regime to the previous regime?
Of course. Why?
Why?
It's because they have direction. They know what they are doing.
Hey. Imagine someone. So you're a city man, right? Can you imagine? So
you're about city man. I'm not for that. That is what you see on social media. That is what you talk about.
Oh Jesus. Seriously, I'm so disappointed that
you can, of course you'll be disappointed because you don't understand it. You'll be disappointed.
So what should I understand?
You don't understand it.
That we are not secured in our country. That people are being killed on a daily basis and things are very high.
You know how many of these roads have? You know what infrastructural development means in the country? Do you know? If you know, you will be talking like this.
So because of this coastal road now,
many of
that's why you love to live.
But you don't understand what to go to school means.
What does
many of you. When you talk about
the level of insecurity and the people that the children that are in the bush now, you still love to live. Hell, so you're just telling me you're going to vote for Tinubu.
Do you want to agree with me that the level of insecurity is caused by the opponent political parties? Do you want to agree with me?
So it's no longer from APC.
Do you want to agree with me? Everything is political. I pray that they see those children, they come out alive.
So you're trying to tell me that by next
this country will be better.
Oh God.
Now they hear driver for the abroad.
Are responsible for the killing of Sardauna. The Igbos are the ones who keep the power of Balewa. The question is, the Igbos are responsible for the killing of Sardauna, the Igbos are the ones who killed the Tafawa Balewa. The question is, who killed Abiola? So this is currently what is moving or trending in the social media, especially in northern part of Nigeria. And what is bringing all these controversies, it is because of the movement of Obi and Kwankwaso. So people are doing everything possible to make sure they stop this OK movement, especially in northern Nigeria. So, but one thing that really amazes me, it is the younger generation in the northern part of Nigeria that are beginning to ask Nigeria uncomfortable question. Who is responsible for killing of Abiola and Kudirat Abiola? These people died under the regime of Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida. If Babangida was responsible for the killing of Abiola, does it mean Babangida represents the whole North?
Bam.
Because the person who killed Sardauna and Tafawa Balewa is an Igbo man. Does it mean he represents the whole Igbo land or Igbo people? It's high time for us to start asking an uncomfortable questions. Because
what summit is that?
Are no longer responsible for our current menace. There has been killing in the northern part of Nigeria for more than 8 decades. Who is responsible for the killing, banditry, kidnapping that is currently going on in the northern part of Nigeria? Are they the Igbos? Please, Nigerians, it's high time for us to begin to wise up. Because I messed up. In fact, I'm an indigenous of Borno State. I am Pura by tribe from our local government. So if I happen to mess up, does it mean I represent the whole Pura land? Or the whole northern part of Nigeria? No. Because Fulani are the ones who are killing and invading territories in northern Nigeria. Does it mean they represent the whole North? No. In every tribe, every region, and every religion, there are good people, there are bad people. It's high time for us to begin to wise up, especially in northern part of Nigeria. The reason why I'm saying this is because the day northern Nigeria rises, Nigeria will rise again, and Africa will become great again. Because northern Nigeria carries the strongest political weight in the whole Africa. Like it or leave it. But when you come to the aspect of economy, it is the Igbos. So in this regard, a typical Hausa man and Fulani man from northern Nigeria needs a typical Igbo man from southern part of Nigeria. Igbo man needs Yoruba man. So we all need somebody if we really want to become a great nation.
Two. Right.
What's going on? You see, when we say in this country we are not serious, most especially some part of northern Nigeria, some people will think we are joking. But this is it. At a particular time where insecurity has ravaged the entire nation, you are having the governors of Katsina and Borno. The governor of Katsina is saying he's open to negotiation with bandits, and any bandit that agrees to negotiation, they are going to actually get a good life. Is that something you're even supposed to come to the public and say? And then now in Borno, as you can see, 3,700 repentant bandits have been successfully reintegrated. At a time where the kidnappings, banditry, assault, and every single thing is at an all-time high in this country. This is what some governors in northern Nigeria have chose to do. This is how they chose to celebrate their June 12th. To bring back the people that have been tormenting us, to bring back the people that have been ravaging our societies, to bring back the people that have been doing a whole lot to make sure our lives are uncomfortable. And then they are gladly out saying, this is what we want, this is what we want them to come back and live with people. Is this something that is supposed to make the news? At a time where we have school children in the bushes in Oyo, at a time where in the same Borno there are school children in the bush that do not know their fate, that do not know whether they are going to see tomorrow. And this is what these governors decided to come with at a trying time in this country. So, well, my advice to every Nigerian is, the talks after God now government, but you have a role to play. And that role you have to play is by securing your PVC and electing a credible individuals that have a very good character and characteristics into the offices. That's just the way you're going to do it. You don't need to be told. Person only come tell you, say, I better go, make you vote this person, he's going to do this. No. Do your findings, do your due diligence. Insecurity is at an all-time high in the country, and we cannot continue like that. The fact that we are saying it, our lives is actually in danger. But we've already sacrificed it for the country. We've sacrificed it for the nation. You know, the way Niger problem, they worry me, no be so they worry you. Because me, they get video where I go see for night. Because of how compassionate I am about this country, I cannot sleep. Yeah, I cannot sleep. I'll just be there thinking about it, thinking, oh no, how is this man going to sleep today in the bush? How is this woman going to sleep in the bush? Nigerians, let's wake up. Peace and blessings.
To Yowa.
This nation today, that this is the problem. This constitution can never give us progress. This constitution can never give us peace. This constitution can never give us unity. And unfortunately, most of us in this National Assembly, we don't have the spine to face what we need to give this republic to have peace and progress. What do I mean? This constitution has 68 items. 68 on the exclusive list. This constitution has only 12 on the concurrent list. And those 12 are written so nebulously, so fraudulently, that you know that the intention is to even undermine those concurrent lists. That is why those who want unity and peace in Nigeria must first remember that the name of our republic is not just Nigeria. The formal name of this republic is Federal Republic of Nigeria. Unfortunately, we don't run a federalist system in Nigeria. Otherwise, what is so unique about all those things that are in the exclusive list? We used to have a parliamentary system, and then we wanted unity, we wanted peace, we wanted progress, and we therefore said we are going to go with a presidential system. Honestly, there are many presidential systems in the world that have peace and progress. I can't quarrel with that. But we must put in place the same safeguards that presidential system across the world put in place, so that you can have what it needs to run the society. In this chamber, we try to federalize the police system. In this chamber, we failed. We failed because we didn't summon the courage, the wisdom, the tenacity of purpose, and the vision, and the understanding of what is making nations across the world to work. A man from Otubo was the DPO in my local government when I was chairman. The man did not speak Igbo in the Igbo local government. The man the North Yoruba, in the Yoruba local government, every crime is local. And the solution to every crime is local. The earlier that senators in Nigeria summoned the courage to say, we should not continue to deceive ourselves. I know that police is costly. If we are going to allow some states to have police according to their own wishes, therefore, we must revisit the revenue formula, such as more money go to states. States are where the people live. States are where the problems occur. States are where local ingenuity can be brought to solve local problems. We have only 2 months left. I don't believe it is too late. Tomorrow, let our Constitution Review Committee bring only one item. And let us fast track everything that we must have state police. As continue you say no, you will continue to have your problems. I'm already, I'm sorry for those of you who are in your 50s and 60s, those of us in our 70s and all the rest. Now you go say face the problem. But honestly, I want to be part of the solution. And all of us should pray for the grace to be part of the solution. We have had these problems for far too long. We must have local policing capacity.
Oh, the old and the new.
Commend every member of the
This is Buba Galadima's daughter, Natu's best BFF. I don't know if she's Natu's BFF. Oh, I'm just saying. Natu know her.
A mother whose child cannot safely return to school does not feel secure. A farmer who cannot access his farmland does not feel secure. A community living under the threat of bandits does not feel secure. A family negotiating ransom for a kidnapped relative does not feel secure. As we gather here today, the nation remains shaken by the abduction of the children in Oyo and Borno states. The president rightly described security as the foundation of democracy. But security cannot be declared. It must be felt. The true measure of security is not the number of operations conducted. It is whether Nigerians can sleep peacefully. Let me come to the Awolowo warning, a lesson we continue to ignore. As I reflect on the state of our nation, I was reminded of the words of Chief Obakomi Awolowo. For decades, Awolowo warned that neglecting education, poverty reduction, and human development would create future instability. Many dismissed him. History did not. Today, insecurity, unemployment, social unrest, and widespread poverty are symptoms of decades of neglect. The young man carrying a weapon today may be the child who never entered a classroom. A criminal economy thriving today often grows where legitimate economic opportunities do not exist. The greatest long-term security strategy is not military expenditure. It is education. It is skills development. It is economic inclusion. It is hope. When young people lose hope, society becomes vulnerable. When citizens lose faith, opportunity, democracy becomes fragile. Now the crisis of governance is also a crisis of trust. Perhaps Nigeria's greatest challenge today is not inflation, it is trust. Citizens increasingly distrust institutions. They distrust promises, they distrust political leaders, they distrust the fairness of the system. Many Nigerians now believe that justice depends on influence, that opportunities depend on connections, that government only listens during elections. This erosion of trust is dangerous. No democracy can thrive where citizens lose confidence in institutions. Trust is rebuilt through transparency, Trust is rebuilt through accountability. And trust is rebuilt when leaders live by the same sacrifices demanded by citizens. Not the one that I'm riding Okada, somebody.
Okay. This is that. Anyway, let's move forward. This is not the video needed right now. Mona,
Come out. When you come, we come out. You go, we come out. VDM call us, we don't come. When you call us, we come. We are here for you.
Lord, I think we, the Northerners, we deserve our leaders, we deserve our government, we deserve the wicked, vile, and dishonest leaders that we have, because time and time again we've shown what our priority is. Because tell me why I just came online now on TikTok and I saw this guy say something about CDM call us to no come over after you call us we say as we mount, like, and fun fact, people were there. The people that were there, if half of them could come out and protest in the north, like vigorous protests about what we've been going through, the bad leadership, bad governance, insecurity, hunger, unemployment, everything that's been going on in Ariwa, I swear to God, they would be at least, even though it's 5% of change. We don't even come online to talk about our issues, and we have been facing the worst insecurity right from Buhari's time up until now, and we don't have a lot of people talking about it. We the Northerners. But see how TikTok, Twitter, everywhere was on fire yesterday because of Samin Koji and his wife. Like, I love the fact that people came through for her, because yes, she was in a very uncomfortable situation. I like it. But I'm saying, can we just put that energy in the right situation? See women, middle of the night. See men. Ariwa, we are not ready. No, we are not ready. And we are not anywhere close to being ready, because all we know is we don't know nothing more than that. And it's so sickening at this point.
Oh, Nigeria. See, IMF is asking Nigeria to impose additional fuel and telecom taxes to overburden the already struggling masses. The answer is simple. A third of Nigerians' total external debt stock was borrowed from the World Bank Group. Nigeria owes the World Bank approximately 19.89 billion. I beg.
And insecurity now. We stepped out yesterday to protest the worsening levels of insecurity and the mass abductions all around the country. What was wild to see was that Tinubu and his supporters had rented a crowd of counter-protesters, majority of which were women. These women have children. In case you don't know why we are out there protesting, the children that were taken from the school in Oyo State, they still have not been found. Let me put this in perspective for you. There's a community called Woro in Kwara State. February 3rd into 4th this same year, by 5:30 p.m., insurgents attacked this community. Now, from 5:30 p.m. overnight into the next morning, there was a sustained attack. They stated they massacred people. About 200 people were killed. And you know how many people were taken away? About 176 people were taken away. These people are still in captivity. There was an attack on Ngoshe community in Borno. There was an attack on Musa community in Borno. Also a primary and secondary school. Those children. What am I saying? It would eventually be, just in case you don't know what you're doing. This is literally the end of us. If we allow this to continue, this is the end of us. We're complaining about how difficult things are, how high the cost of living is slowly becoming. But how are you even going to be able to hustle or to worry about making a better living if you're not even alive?
Okay.
So social media giants going around trying to raise protests. Nobody is stopping anyone
I'm
from
telling
protesting.
you, see, it's crazy.
But we should always remember the unintended consequences.
Yeah.
Because you do that, these things might be
I said
hijacked
it
and
anyway,
people might be
everybody
injured or
knows we are
killed.
going in a war.
We are making efforts to see that we provide avenues for some of these media experts to be embedded with our troops when they are going on operation in the northeast, in the northwest, in the north central, so that they have a feel of what the troops go through and the challenges ahead. Maybe they will have a better understanding. Many officers and soldiers have paid the supreme price in the service of our fatherland. For every commander, I had the privilege of being the commander in Operation Hadinkai in the northeast. The worst thing that could happen to you is when you lose your men and you have to face the family to explain to them. We must remain dogged, supportive, prayerful.
Growing up, when it's time to pray for Nigeria, you will hear me shout with my voice and say, Father, help Nigeria. You know why I was shouting then? I was among the leaders of tomorrow. They called me leaders of tomorrow. So I made sure that my tomorrow will be sure by praying. But I was wrong. I was a fool. As long as you tell me to pray, and there's somebody elected in office that's eating the pay, praying is just making me remain as a prey. Meaning, I am just there to be eaten and dealt with. Why will you tell me to pray when somebody is being paid to do a job? Why? Why you put lying to people? Now, so the Israel people, they stay for Bible obedience of 400 years. When I tell them they pray. Why? I understand it's easy for you to control people by telling them, don't worry, God will do it. Whereas there are different men on earth here who are acting as gods, controlling your life and my life. Have you heard what this guy said? Have you heard it? I understand the difficulty you people are facing. I can imagine it. But you know the difficulty we are facing is the fact that you people don't even see the need enough to come and address, the children are here, XYZ, we have moved there, we have done this. Nigerians, don't worry, rest assured. You will not have confidence when your president, the commander-in-chief, is begging, pleading people to drop arms. You see America. America, I am sure inside my heart that America go back to negotiate with terrorists. But when the president speaks in America, you will get confidence as a citizen. You have to motivate the people so they can believe in your leadership. Because right now you are treating your people cheap. They don't get value. You see me, they beg, me they pray. Not be God or Jesus we elect for power. Now human being. As long as a man is ruling over a man, don't send us to go and meet spirits. But if it's time for people to come and protest, you are saying the protest can be hijacked. That is the formula now from you people. That's the formula now. After 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6 days, when I go send our own troops to infiltrate, then they will spoil from inside. And bam! Violence. All of us will be arrested. I know this formula now. If you say I don't know, say I risk my life when I go outside, go protest for Nigerians. Most of Nigerians are soaked inside fear. My mama, everybody, they fear. But they cock gun, they won't shoot. The officer cock the gun, they won't shoot. Most times. But I ask you again, for how long will you be inside your house, inside fear? For how long? Nobody's inciting violence. I'm only just telling you, Oga, people in power, be compassionate enough. Be compassionate enough. Motivate the people the right way. And let them know that the bandits are not the owner of the country. That you people are ruling the country. I'm a Christian. Mind you, I'm a Christian. I believe in God. But I believe, see, if man don't elect man to rule man, won't no stress God. All the countries in the world need to stress God. Think now, you they pray, they collect the pay, while you remain they pray. It's okay. It's good. Allah.
Which my position when they started Yoruba Nation. I said it with one guy called Mayegun Diary. You probably know him, who has also now jumped to Peter Obi from Yoruba Nation to Peter Obi. I said to him, the Sunday whole struggle you are seeing is funded by Tinubu. Yes, because the problem at that time was that Tinubu was having issue with Buhari up north. they weren't going to accept him as a candidate. And he looked at it and said, I helped you guys to get to power. You guys don't want my candidacy. I'm going to tell the Yoruba people to leave. He started funding them. They have not denied it. So, Buhari, being who he is, came and tried to kill Sunday Igboho. Without informing the governor of Oyo State, they brought a special force, or special forces, from Abuja to come and kill Sunday Igboho. Sunday Igboho was in that house that day, but he was hiding. Before they came back, he had jumped the fence. Even when he was in Benin Republic, he had injuries that they were hiding from you. And he left that night. He left Nigeria that night. They wanted to kill him so that Tinubu will know that they are not playing. That's what happened. So, Tinubu had to retreat. Because it was based on their own security intelligence that Tinubu was behind them. But they had already achieved what he wanted to achieve, which was to scare the Buhari people to know that he has the capacity to disrupt the country. And you know, an average Northerner, with due respect to them, their issue is unity. If you want to appeal to the North, just say that unity, no wala. Anybody that discusses anything other than unity is the enemy of the North. They don't play with that. This Nigeria unity is what is sacrosanct to the northern parts. Is the reason why Nnamdi Kanu is in prison. His offense is called a holy grail offense. You cannot talk to the average political class, particularly Northerners, that this country should be divided. That's it. But Tinubu was able to strike fear in the heart of the Buharis of this world. They retreated. And that was how his candidacy was possible. In addition to other factors and strategies. But you can ask Mayegun, he will be listening to this, that what did I say when I came out of detention in 2020 on his show about Yoruba Nation? And I never joined them. In fact, they used to mock me at that time that I'm jealous of Sunday Igboho and that Sunday Igboho is more popular than me. I'm calling for a revolution. Sunday Igboho is calling for Yoruba Nation. Because I could see through. When Sunday Igboho was attacked, they killed everything in his house, including his cats. The DSS, killed some people, arrested the others. When his people were brought to court, I was the first and only person who went to the Federal High Court. DSS were there in front of the courtroom, covered their faces. I told them to get off. I went into the courtroom. It was that day that the Sunday Igboho people who were arrested were granted bail. I entered the court with force. And I did a live stream. For the first time, people saw Sunday Igboho's people who were arrested live. That they said, one of them is Lady K. I can't forget her. She was crying. But the interesting thing was that Lady K had accused me of being a softie. Because a police officer shot me in the thigh with a riot gun in Abuja. And she said, look at Shore, the bullet could penetrate him. He started mocking me. And when she was arrested, I stood with her and she got released eventually with the help of course, Pelumi, Olajengbesi, who was the lawyer to Sunday Igboho. I'm giving you all this because the facts are there that the Yoruba Nation agitation, and I know it's going to offend them, was a false flag brought together by Tinubu. And that is the reason why the moment Tinubu got to power, Sunday Igboho was let go. And the next thing he would do is to say nobody can campaign in the Southwest. Because Tinubu is his person.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna be wrapping this up, but let's play some videos.
Today is one of those days. I feel embarrassed.
Welcome, happy Sunday to everyone. Please like, share as you come in.
90% in
subscribe
the north,
if you haven't subscribed.
0.002% in other parts of Nigeria. Yet, nothing concerning Northerners. Yesterday people were protesting, oh, remove security, banditry. You, that Agidon Kune Ake, Bala in banditry. Most of you cannot access your village anymore because bandits would okay, Garinku, Kidmasho, whatever is happening. Header farmer clash, Anna Kakashe Mutani every day. People are dying in your village, in your state, in your region. You are seeing it, you are hearing it every day. First-hand information. But yet you are at home, seated. Instead of you to protest in the little way we can, because me, I do not advocate for coming out in public to protest in northern Nigeria, because they have already organized the system in such a way that now Endeavor will come and scatter the protest. So coming out to protest in the north is not something that me, I support, because now you will see people that will come and start looting, and that's not even what I'm talking about now. I'm talking about those that are planning on trying to see how they can bring back this government, and they are from the north. Allah ya Isa, you have sold your soul for money. Kudi is all you can see. You are kune mumu kafisha wahalafa. En kudi yosha aka fara musu kidnapping. Mune camps in kidnappers. The annoying part is these kidnappers claim our identity. They say they are northerners, they are Hausa Fulanis, they are Muslims. They claim our identity. It doesn't concern you. It doesn't bother you. We have religious leaders that are northerners. We have both Islamic and Christian religious leaders. Sure, very few of them are talking. Ha, God I beg. Who did I offend to be a northerner? Baku the Zuchia. For what? How did he die? How can you sit down comfortably? If today people are suffering out of poverty, northern Nigeria is the poverty capital of Nigeria. We farm tomatoes, we farm peppers. Tomato is like this, pepper is like this. It doesn't concern you people. Huh? Honestly, I don't like to make my page about these things because I'm depressed, but I feel so ashamed to be a northerner in this day and time. The north is burning and we are here folding our hands.
2.
For a cow, hear this, Mumu, the budget for a cow in the EU is $2.5 a day. Each cow in Europe, at least $2.5 a day. The budget for your health for a year, before now, it was $8 per annum. So a British cow has a better social contract than you been in this country. Come and talk nonsense. Look, the budget for a cow.
Ever is we have to do what we have never done. Like I said, this time what Nigeria needs to do now more than ever is we have to do what we have never done before. We have to chase these people away by force. Because if we don't do that, they will come to us. Regardless, we are not winning this war. We are at war. If we say more, they wait for only police, military, I swear to God, these people will finish us. When they talk about this thing, they enter Boronu, they carry Chibok girls. We shout, government, bring back our girls, bring back our girls. They never brought back those girls. We let it go. We move on with our lives. They never brought back the girls. They moved on, they bombed the mosques. They moved on, they bombed churches. They moved on, they kidnapped more school girls, more school children. They moved on, they pursued our farmers. They claimed our farmlands. They've claimed the forests. They've chased away investors, especially in Jos, Benue area. Those people are suffering because bandits have successfully chased away potential investors. You can remember when they were calling women, Nigerian women, beautiful Nigerian women, Igbo men were calling them tomato jaws. This is because Jos was a place where they farm. They bring fresh food from Jos, Irish potato, tomato, cucumber, different things, different vegetables. But now you cannot call anybody calling tomato Jos because it's now tomato bandits. Boronu before, people were living in Boronu. Now, people watch their back, they are walking on eggshells. Kwara State. Now, Kwara State, the whole community have left. They ran away because of these bandits.
Exactly, Michael. I am telling you, his true colors.
Is the place where they attack everything.
Eh? Exactly.
Slowly.
Of course, they will tell us to go and pray. Nigerians are prayer warriors now. Hey.
We can no longer travel by road because of these people. We can't travel by road.
I'm telling you, Michael.
Nigerians can no longer do business because the cost of doing business is also expensive. People travel to Lagos before to bring goods. They can't. We can't farm again. That's why foods are expensive. So at this point in time, what do? We have to put hands together and make sure we chase them out.
My people, now go bear with me. I'm running 2 spaces at the same time. I'm running YouTube and I'm running Twitter. One more. Oh. Let's see. So they came out again and they protested. Okay? And this, I don't know whether this Northern Arewa youth call himself, he come out, they threaten VDM. VDM never even respond to her. I'm not even sure say he respond. But let's listen to the response from this guy.
Abdul Dambature, Canada Uka. Abdul Dambature, Canada Uka. What
get that country back, oh.
You are very, very stupid. Let me calm down. Abdul Dambature, when did you become Arewa youth leader? That is watching this video, please send this video to Abdul Dambature. Anytime when you come online to make a statement, speak for yourself. Speak for yourself. No, they involve anything concerning Arewa. You know they mad, you know they crazy. It's high time that you people stop involving Arewa youth for things that does not concern them. This is a method that you people have been blindly using for a very long time. Anything we want to talk, you will come out, you go generalize it. If it's something that has to do with religion, you will come out, you will say we, the Muslim people. If it's something that has to do with politics, you will come out, you say we Arewa people. Who is we? Who is we? Nesarankani, Abdul Dambature, this is a serious warning. Nobody said that you should not say anything you want to say on social media. You have freedom of speech. You can say anything you want to say. But each time you are making statements, speak for yourself. No, they introduce yourself as Arewa youth leader. You speaking like as if you are speaking for entire Arewa youth. Anything that anybody is passing through in this country, even Arewa youth are passing through the same thing. Everybody is complaining of this administration. And you are coming online to speak as if you are speaking for Arewa youth. And you are saying nonsense like this. VDM said Arewa youth are not educated. Arewa youth are easily manipulated, and that is the truth. The only thing that he said is that if we want to stage a strong protest that will change this country, that the only thing that you need to stop the protest is just put a religious confusion in the Arewa community and they will adopt to it. And that is the truth. The only thing that you need to do to scatter the whole protest is to tell the Arewa community that these people are coming against your Islamic belief, Islamic religion, and everything will spoil. If you very man say Arewa youth are not educated, see you that is opening your mouth and saying VDM say Arewa youth are not educated, you are still depicting the whole of the thing that he said. See you, see what you are saying. No educated, enlightened, and wise person will ever come to challenge VDM. Not in this point that the administration is messed up, the country is messed up, everybody is suffering, and Baba Tinubu is campaigning to enter another tenure. And he himself, he summoned the courage to lead a protest. He is currently leading a protest, and you come out to say that he should carry the protest outside Abuja. Now you get Abuja ni. Number 2, now you get Abuja. Dakutuma Uboru Banka. See, you go respect yourself. Like this video, when I send them to Dambature. Dambature, serious warning. Serious warning. You have your freedom of speech. You can choose your fight anytime you want to choose your fight. If you want to choose fight against VDM, always come and speak for yourself. Do not introduce yourself as Arewa youth. Nobody they send your papa. Nobody send your grandfather. Arewa youth no send you. Speaking for yourself. And if they born your papa well, Dambature, if they born your papa well, come back from wherever you are in this country and come and stop the protest in Abuja. If they born your grandfather well, come back from wherever you are coming back from and come and block the youth in Abuja. Say, may they no do protest in Abuja. May thunder fire your grandfather that day. Nonsense.
Hey, Weleke. Now, so we see Nigeria matter, we must collect. We must collect the country back.
Of course, they know nobody can sponsor me. They don't point their way, they talk. They monitor my account. They monitor my account. They know what very dark man have.
I'm telling you, Michael. That is, if I tell you, say no surprise me, na lie,
They know
lie.
my father, they know my brother, they know my sister. They know how we live.
Hey, God.
You know, my hands has to be very clean, so I can't take a penny from anybody to do anything. I'm speaking from my heart. 2027, Nigerian youth, listen to me. This is the most important time in the history of Nigeria.
See, I never watched this video when you talk about this entrepreneurship. Almost too many videos. How many I won't even watch? I dey multitask. Almost. Yeah, I'm doing another duty somewhere else. So I have to be going back and forth to check.
Is to make sure that the vote counts.
Telling you, walai VDM. I dey with you for this one.
Say votes can't count, they can't make sense. Then Tinubu say no agree. Then the right people will step in.
That's it.
We all have to register.
Telling you.
Else, every other group, every other movement in Nigeria, this orientation has to fly. We have to go to the grassroots. We have to preach to them. We have to tell them, bag of rice is not going to protect you. When kidnappers kidnap you, when Boko Haram bandits kidnap you, they will never ask for bag of rice.
La la, la la, la la.
They will ask for money, and they will ask for tens of millions. Say politicians are coming to give you bag of rice to vote them, even in their incompetence. You are a joker. 5,000 naira that they give to you to vote for them will not cover you, because Boko Haram will never take 5,000 naira from you. They will take tens of millions, and even after taking tens of millions, they will kill you. Not just that, they will post that money on social media for everybody to see. Don't be a joker in 2027. Tinubu must go. This is my own talk. Tinubu must go. He's incompetent and he's a failure. He has failed Nigeria and he has failed the country. He has destroyed the nation. Get your voters card ready.
Well done. Your girl multitasking things.
Perpetually lives in bondage. Bad mouthing Mr. Peter Obi and even accusing him of receiving bribes. As unfortunate as this video is, I would like you to watch it so that my reaction to the video will be properly justified to you. We are not going to be speaking to Ken alone. We are going to be speaking to the man who has sent Ken. When you finish listening to this video, I will read a page to you inside this book. Watch this video.
Anybody who is voting for NDC and P2P is voting for criminality. And I will prove it with facts. I will call names. There is one man called Obunike Ohebu, the House of Representatives aspirant, Newi North and Newi South, and Ekusigo local government from Anambra State. He sent an SOS to me. And he said that P2B is now the head of the criminality, that they were scammed.
in NDC. And he said, Opanso went back to his people and made sure that every constituency produced one candidate so that they would not be scammed. But P2B told them that all of them, the aspirants, should go into the field and that they thought they were going to have primaries. Remember, Sereka Dixon came out and said, once you pay your expression of interest form, you are not going to pay any money. When you are now the one that is nominated, that's when they will take nomination fee. And all of them ran into it. And P2B and the leaders of the Southeast now went and told them, anybody who wants to be House of Rep person, after paying that expression of interest, must pay 10 million naira bribe. And Senate, 20 million naira bribe. When they were bribed to who? Bribed to the NDC and the caucus. They call them caucus leaders in the Southeast. This was what he wrote it and sent to me, and sent me the receipt. Because they told him he needed money to campaign for his presidency.
The book of former President Olusegun Obasanjo called My Watch, page 32 of the second volume, volume 2. Volume 2, page 32. Since I did not announce the name of my running mate after the declaration of the primary elections results, it had to be given serious and immediate attention. But how should I go about it? This is President Obasanjo speaking as a candidate of the PDP in the year 1999. I decided to have a meeting with Solomon La. This time, not alone with him. I invited Ahmed Joda, though not in politics as such, but a good friend that I trusted could speak the truth to anybody at any time. If there's anything to learn here, all leaders must learn to have people with them who can speak the truth to anyone at all times. Let us continue. Softly and painlessly. That was the unique attribute that Ahmed Joda had. There was also Tony Aneni. So were Iyocha Ayu and Sunday Awoniyi. La was visibly uncomfortable when he saw these people. As I broached the subject, he stopped me and invited me inside for consultations. He accused me of wanting to disgrace him since he had promised Rimi that he would be my running mate. I explained to him, if you don't know who Rimi is, Abubakar Rimi is former Kano State Governor. He's now of blessed memory. I explained to him that I accepted that he was the chairman of the party and the party must have input in appointment. But my view and position must not be ignored in this appointment, as they would work with me. I reiterated all I knew about Rimi, which did not project him as a worthy number 2 to me. But to save La from the feeling of disgrace, I would do what I normally would not have done: count my chicks before they were hatched. That is, allocate ministerial appointments to anyone before I won the election. But as a special case, I would appoint Rimi as Minister of Foreign Affairs. We ended the meeting on that note. Throughout the night, I thought and worked on a possible running mate. I had received different pieces of advice. Some had suggested picking a man or a woman of my age who would not have ambition to succeed or upstage me. Some had suggested a person who by his ability and political position would not be an heir apparent. However, I decided to look for a person who could work with me for my full terms in office and understudy me so as to learn to take over and maintain continuity and consistency. I considered all candidates that were available and what I knew about them. I had earlier collected information about some to beef up my knowledge of them. That night, I settled for Atiku Abubakar, the principal of Kenneth Okonkwo. Some of the reasons were: he worked hard for the project. He never indicated interest in the job to me. He had worked closely with Shehu Yar Adwa, and Shehu never passed any adverse comment on him. He had been elected as a governor, which already put him on a pedestal to move up politically. But he had been shortchanged in the election that would have put MKO Abiola in power. And he seemed to have had some national outreach. What I did not know, please listen carefully. What I did not know, this is Obasanjo speaking. which came out glaringly later, was his parental background, which was somewhat shadowy. There are rumors that the principal, keep in mind, Kenneth Okonkwo has accused Peter Obi that we support of collecting bribe. So we are now periscoping the principal who sent Kenneth Okonkwo on that errand. And we are reading from the book of the only man that Kenneth Okonkwo's principal has worked under, Mr. Olusegun Obasanjo, if you like, Epa Olusegun Obasanjo. Let us continue. What I did not know, which came out glaringly later, was his parental background, which was somewhat shadowy. It is said that former Vice President, His Excellency Atiku Abubakar, is not a Nigerian.
Can you imagine?
They even have come from Cameroon. His parents are from Cameroon. They are Cameroonian Fulanese who found
Nigeria
themselves in
has
Adamawa one way or the
been
other.
dealt
This is not me speaking.
by,
These are
by
publicly available
strangers.
information. Let us continue. His propensity for corruption. They said the man has sticky fingers. This is not me talking. This is Obasanjo, the only man that he had worked under. And Obasanjo wrote this book after he left office as president. Let us continue. His tendency to disloyalty.
I'm telling you, Michael. You see why he cover up for Tinubu too? When Tinubu case reaching desk, he cover up for us.
This is quite obvious. Because after Buhari done 8
if God
years,
deliver us from this one,
years,
never again. Outsiders, now
Our
they
father,
put pepper for
Atiku
an eye
Abubakar,
for Nigeria.
came out to run a full animal from Adamawa wanting to continue from where Buhari.
Exactly,
That
Buhari was not in Nigeria too. He cared more about Niger than
His
Nigeria.
belief and reliance on marabouts. If you don't know what marabouts mean, juju,
Can you
traditional
imagine?
practitioners or people who believe in jujuism or spiritism, things in that region.
See the heavy manipulation
His lack of
Nigerians have come
transparency,
under.
his trust in money to buy his way out on all issues, and his readiness to sacrifice morality, integrity, propriety, truth, and national interest. Remember what I said about the 2023 episode. National interest for self and selfish interest. Maybe some of these traits and poor attributes are not easy to see until you work with the person concerned. Let me quickly continue. And those who should tell would keep quiet so that they will not be accused of running others down. For instance, until later, when a distinguished chief from Bauchi pointed out to me the value of pedigree, queried Atiku's pedigree, and blamed me for making a wrong choice.
Wallahi, Michael.
I did not pay attention to Atiku's parental background. Furthermore, until all efforts to help Atiku change had failed, the Mr. Obasanjo tried to bring him to Christ. Mr. Obasanjo had a come to Jesus conversation with the principal of Kenneth Okonkwo. Let us continue. And having stumbled upon a report of inquiry carried out on him, I asked one of my predecessors why he did not inform me of how bad the report was. And he said that he thought I knew. He said, this was a man I wanted to dismiss and jail for the intervention, but for the intervention of Shagaya and Sheikh Uyad Adwa. I took him at face value. However, if his appointment was an error, I fully accepted responsibility for the genuine mistake. Chief Olusegun Obasanjo called the principal of Kenneth Okonkwo a genuine mistake. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Oh my goodness. See where we have put ourselves as Nigerians. Your half of your leaders, they be strangers for our land. No wonder they don't care about you people now. If you not like money, they buy through away waiting consign them. That's why they don't care. They don't care. Look at Tinubu. It's as if he does not know what's going on. This is the part one.
Important.
Just wanted to play the part two first.
You understand why Kenneth Okonkwo is behaving as he is today. I can tell you for a fact that if you do not have discipline in finances, you cannot exit near a Mr. Peter Obi. It's simply not possible. If you do not have a means of livelihood outside politics, you cannot survive near a Mr. Peter Obi. If you do not have a way of taking care of yourself and your dependents, you cannot survive near Mr. Peter Obi if you are depending on him for political patronage. The man simply does not know how to do political patronage. Do I like it? No. Is that the way he is? Yes. Will I support him knowing the way he is? Absolutely. Watch this video.
Talks about Kenneth Okonkwo, and I told you, as the leader of the spokespersons of P2OB, what happened. So the fact that he had an issue, a private issue, and Peter tried to help, he was expecting more from Peter. He left and went to Atiku. Atiku helped him. Fine. The same thing Peter suggested was exactly what Atiku gave him. Now, for you to work with Peter.
You know, say they speak in parables, you go good, look, talk in clear terms. So you've been talk, say, that was he tell us last year. Say he asked P2OB for house rent money. Say that duplex in rent. And P2OB don't give up. So they start with flats. So you mean say
he wanted money for a flat. When he met Atiku, he talked to Atiku. Atiku was sweet, nice, told him he would do. Atiku still gave him money for a flat. So, because why? Yeah, listen. And that's just so for you really to consider what is it that drives Kenneth. What brought trouble between him and us? Penny. Money to rent a house. I don't tell Peter to pay me for house rent. Other people who work in the movement came in. People like Kenneth, because he is failure in the in the entertainment industry, he failed. That's why he came to meet us in the political space. Kenneth Okonkwo is a failed entertainment entrepreneur. He was a...
It takes a man who perpetually lives in bondage to see a Peter Obi and expect that whereas you can manage a single room self-contained, whereas you can manage a one-bedroom flat, to expect that Peter Obi will take his money and hand it to you to rent a duplex. A classical example of small yansh where they shake. If you ever dream of living in a duplex, it should be that you have earned enough money to rent that duplex or buy that duplex for yourself. The Peter Obi that you want him to rent a duplex for you does not live in a duplex in Abuja. Everyone knows where he stays. The man stays in a single room and parlor. You expect him to rent a duplex and give to you because you are a spokesman. And because they didn't give you that, you must cry like a baby. So this is a sign of a person who perpetually lives in bondage.
I'm telling you, Michael. I'm telling you.
We are now going to be unraveling and talking about the man he supports. Because I believe we left the ADC peacefully. When Mr. Peter Obi left the ADC, he made it clear. He had no problem with the former vice president. He had no problem with the leadership of the ADC. Even when some of us know that they had problem with him, it's him that did not have problem with them. But he said he didn't have problem with them. There were too many court cases and it was time to go. But for this man to come and make this kind of sinister allegations, it then means we will leave him. I cannot be discussing Mr. Ken. We are going to be discussing his principal. And in the subsequent video, we will be discussing his principal. Stay tuned.
That's the subsequent video I played first. Okay? This is the longer version of Buba Galadima's speech, but I'll never get people who can't hustle to pay. I don't understand it. Hustle. Be a megad if you need to. Go and flip burgers. You are depending on another man for survival. For hey God, you see why they cannot leave politics. This is why it's a do or die affair for them. Even I want to listen to Buba Galadima daughter full video. Mona tell me for comment section. Meanwhile, Osun State governor say they support Tinubu because he get roots for Osun State and because na Yoruba man. He said it in another video, but I think the man is doing it because he wants to be careful so they don't take away his state from his hand. So he has to play to the gallery. That's just my opinion. Okay? Let's move forward. There's no need to listen to the video. This is an appreciation music for all advocates of good governance. So let me play for you guys because we are all advocates here. So let's play and enjoy jollof small.
People not too much.
Village people, they there too. Village boys.
From village reach city square. Una still they stand, una still they care. Mama P we hail una. Peter Folingeria we hail una. Idris Ekeri Karigo. Abuja flag boy make it flow. Thank you, Nigerians. So make una no tire, make una no slow. Stand for good governance every day. Better Nigeria go surely come our way. Justice crack, we salute you. Obedient movement, we salute you. One Kwasia movement, gotta go. Village boys movement, make it show. Raptels movement, keep them strong. Together we go right every wrong. Yeah. No be by trial, no be by tongue. Now together we they make nation strong. Young and old, woman and man. Make we join and that's one big clan. No fear truth, no fear lies. Make we stand for waiting the right. With peace, with love, with one mind. Better tomorrow we go surely find. Raise your voice, but keep the peace. Make corruption power decrease. Hope no die if people stand together. We fit change the land. Thank you, Nigerians. So, una courage they make us grow. Keep it up, guys. Don't give up now. You still go remember una somehow. Mama P, Peter Foligeria, Idris Ekeri, Abuja flag boy, Justice crack, obedient movement, One Kwasia movement. Village boys movement, Raptors movement. Una effort no go waste. Better Nigeria, all of us the chase. Oh yeah. One Nigeria, one people, one destiny. With unity, honesty, and better governance, our future go shine past today. Our future go shine past today.
All right. Okay. This one is another heated argument inside the chamber. Look, we listen.
Mr. Speaker, we received this document this afternoon. We cannot be able to know what is in this Constitutional Review Committee issue. What we want is that Mr. Speaker allow us to go and study this book and come back and discuss about this issue. We have started talking about issue of security 2 days back in this chamber, and there is no issue has been taken. We invited the Minister of Finance, we invited the security agencies, we invited the Inspector General of Police. Mr. Speaker, we have to resolve that issue. Whether they have been founded or not, issue of security is the issue of Nigeria. It is an issue that is avoiding each and every one of us.
That this document on policing has already been debated over and over before. It was already something that we are very familiar with.
No, that's not true now.
All the series of meetings. It has gone through the committee of the whole before.
He said we received this document long before, Mr. Speaker.
It's a document we are familiar with.
Point of order.
So please, let us, for the sake of the insecurity in our country, consider this very important document.
Mr. Speaker,
and then the others we can do when we come back from our recess.
Order, please. Order.
Saloba. How many of you watch this their ruckus from the beginning to the end? How many of you bother? Anyway, me not the bother listen to them.
2026 ɗin nan ku zo da suka tuce masu karusa mana kasa
daga 1999 zuwa 2007 president Olusegun Obasanjo bayarabe ne dan southwest.
Make we move on. Now outside they speak, no subtitle. This was another crowd. This was, I think, yesterday. Yeah, this was yesterday's protest. We'll go and meet them in the bush. This is where video.
I had to follow behind the military to go home. I literally announced that you have to go and rest. I said you have to go and rest. That's what I said. I said people should go and rest. We'll give location.
Are you serious? See, they are putting things in the constitution we don't know about.
All this pressure I want to fight.
This man need to
I don't tell
go.
them I say we go meet them for bush. We'll go and meet them in the bush. Who get mind? We go now. We'll go meet Boko Haram for bush. We'll go meet bandits for bush. We'll go meet terrorists for bush. It is going to go beyond just
for where they know the ever, Michael, never.
Well, we could just shout, we'll keep quiet. This thing happened in 2014. In 2014, they kidnapped those children in Chibok. Nigerians did bring back our girls. And they didn't do anything. This time, we no go just protest, keep quiet. We go there, go meet them. I don't talk and say, me, I go your states. We'll go there. Police, come outside. Army, come outside. Air Force, come outside. Navy, come outside. DSS, come outside. Road safety, come outside. Civil defense, come outside. All of you, come outside. We go the bush. Boko Haram don't take over our forests. Boko Haram don't take over our farmland. For how long are we going to continue to hide? We'll go hide. They will claim the country.
Exactly.
Next thing now, we'll go turn to Libya.
I'm telling you.
We'll go turn to Libya. They will claim everywhere. We're not going to get anywhere to go.
I'm telling you.
Somebody say we need guns. We don't need guns. We need morale. After all, if you don't go inside, if you don't go, make them kill you. They'll still look for you for house, can't kill you. So please, Rattles at Karo, when I go home, go chill first. Go and rest. I will give you another update today. Thank you very much, guys.
Now the kind morale where all of us need to get be this. A group of slippers wearing people cannot just take over. Look at where they are even training. Some of them not even they sabi hold the team well. Oh God. Shame suppose they catch all of us. See Anna, waiting. How many men supposed to do 9 VDM single-handedly they do? No matter what you like, disagree, not agree with the guy's head is in the right place. This is how you fight for your country. And see the support he has. Me, I'm very happy that this guy has the support he has. Because sometimes when people go, they fight, when the people they talk for Nigerians, they know. They go, they fight wrong fights. But I'm very, very happy. Yeah, this is the spirit, man. We have to do what we have never done before. We have to chase these people away by force. If we keep waiting for the police and military, these people will finish us. The best form of defense is attack. We're sending a message to Boko Haram. We are coming for you hard. And you know what I'm worried about? Make them go do harm to those people when they don't already kidnap. Now that one might be my concern. The teacher, that woman, the children, that's my worry. So, okay, this thing is going to get out and they're going to see it, Anyway.
News came in today. Breaking. Armed bandits invaded farmlands in Gorom, Namaye district under Maradun local government area of Zamfara state, killing 16 farmers and injuring 13 others. See the body of the farmers that was unalive by the armed bandits. Also today, as you can see, rest in peace, sir. Abducted retired Major General Abubakar Rabe has passed away in the bandits' den. This is just today. Bandits went to Zamfara, the unalive farmers, about 16 of them, and less cause injured. And also, the retired army spokesperson, Abubakar Rabe, that have been in the custody of the kidnappers, him and his wife. Today, the news came out that he passed away in the den of the kidnappers. Like I said,
this time, what Nigeria needs to do now more than ever is we have to do what we have never done before. We have to chase these people away by force. Because if we don't do that, they will come to us. Regardless, we are not winning this war. We are at war. If we say more, they wait for only police, military, I swear to God, these people go finish us. We they talk about this thing, they enter Boronu, they carry Chibok girls. We shout, government, bring back our girls, bring back our girls. They never brought back those girls. We let it go. We move on with our lives. They never brought back the girls. They moved on, they bombed mosques. They moved on, they bombed churches. They moved on, they kidnapped more school girls, more school children. They moved on, they pursued our farmers. They claimed our farmlands. They've claimed the forests. They've chased away investors, especially in Jos, Benue area. Those people are suffering because bandits have successfully chased away potential investors. You could remember when they were calling women, Nigerian women, beautiful Nigerian women, Igbo men were calling them tomato Jos. This is because Jos was a place where they farm. They bring fresh food from Jos, Irish potato, tomato, cucumber, different things, different vegetables. But now you cannot call anybody called tomato Jos because it's now tomato bandits. Boronu before, people were living in Boronu now. People watch their back, they are walking on eggshells. Kwara State, now Kwara State, the whole community have left. They ran away because of these bandits. Nasarawa State, some part, they've run away. Jos is the place where they attack every day. Slowly, these people keep on taking and they are closing in. We can no longer travel by road because of these people. We can't travel by road. And air transportation is expensive. Nigerians can no longer do business because the cost of doing business is also expensive. People travel to Lagos before to bring goods. They can't. We can't farm again, that's why foods are expensive. So at this point in time, what do? We have to put hands together and make sure we chase them out. Look at their format. These people are just here to cause destruction and turn us to Libya. They first of all came that they are fighting for Islam. These same people, they don't bomb mosques, they don't bomb churches. Go and do your research. A lot of imams and sheikhs that spoke against Boko Haram in the earlier stage, some of them were murdered in the mosques. A lot of them. These people have unalive a lot of Muslim women, carried their children, sold them. The north now is a disaster. You can't live in the north anymore. Now they don't come south. They don't go east. Now they don't dare or your state. Come on. When do they stop? That's why I say I beg the youth. We need to take the party to them. We have to take the party to them. We don't get gone. Yes. We don't get gone. So we tell military may they come. If they fear, may they teach us how to use on that day. Only that day. When we enter that bush. Let me tell you something. They are threatening that if anybody comes to the bush, that they are going to unalive those children. Right? But people no go bush when I don't already be a teacher.
Bam!
We no go bush. Abubakar Rabi, baby, don't die for an hand. We no go bush when I don't flog people. When I never even show us proof. See those children see their life.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, man, we have to take the party there. There will be collateral damage. To make this statement, there will be collateral damage. If it be even me. But at this point, I fear. Because if I don't chase them, they'll come for me.
Exactly.
And the best form of defense is attack.
Yeah.
Nigerian youth, even if na stone, feed the stone. Make the police where they use the gun, make they shoot. Make the army where they use the gun, they shoot more, they throw stone. It don't reach like that.
Yes.
We have to put us together to send these bandits away. We We have to put us together to send these terrorists away. Operation Smoke Them Out. What else? This generation now, we go pursue them. That's been going on for too long. We are sending a message to Boko Haram. Prepare yourself. We are coming for you hard. We are coming for you hard. I don't know how, but we present ourselves. So we want to reinforce. Because we will reinforce the call. Like I said, DSS, police, Air Force, Navy, all of you, one amount. We go follow now this time. Anything will happen, may happen. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. We no go die again. Enough is enough. Taking to you want end schools? Go to school, you kidnap children, burn children's school and all that. No. I can't let that happen anymore.
Wow. Omo, na the year wetin I dey hear so. Omo, give this man his flowers, oh. Yeah. I not see any other person for Nigeria where they and I ain't even understand how to do protest pass for the whole of Nigeria. Unannounced. All the ones say they don't announce, no head, no tail. Kudos to everybody that's standing up in Nigeria. It's not easy. It's not easy to speak up in a country like Nigeria where you can be picked up at night time. Picked up in the daytime. You can picked up anytime. They don't kukuma pick VDM up before. Kudos to everyone that has been standing tall in Nigeria. Nigeria is not a safe place, but people are still putting their head in and speaking up. Now those people now really deserve the flowers. Let me see. What's going on? Okay. So this guy is calling for people to protest in the north. He too is also calling, and I like this. He's an actor. I don't know if you guys know him, but they say he's an actor, Sadiq Sani Sadiq. Let's listen to him. Okay, let me just read. He says, we are mobilizing protests across northern states. Then we will proceed to Abuja with our beds and gari and stay there until Tinubu listens to us and take action to solve our problems. Enough is enough. This was yesterday. Omo, I'm here for it. This is the protest in Nyanya that happened yesterday. We saw some of these videos. Oh no, I wasn't here yesterday. I didn't come out yesterday. Mexicans are loving up on Nigerians for supporting them. Okay.
Already, I know APC people and Tinubu loyalists will not like this rant, but it is time someone starts asking them, why are you so obsessed with a man you are so sure cannot win any elections? Why is it that a man that you love to ridicule is living rent-free in your head? Now, let me declare what I've been saying for more than a year now. Before Baptists too come for me, as obedience have been coming for me when I do calls like this. In this coming 2027, I am not supporting anybody but Nigeria. I'm only interested in anything that will benefit Nigeria regardless of...
Let's move forward. There's no need. Okay. So BBC talked about the VDM protests. This was where somebody allegedly said what's his name, VDM was arrested, which was not the case. The guy came out and apologized, actually. So, see our mama now. Our mama show up for protest grounds. See her.
Must go! Must go! Must go! Must go!
God will bless her.
Must go! Must go!
As women, they collect bread and noodles. They collect rice. From APC. We still get women when they stand strong.
Meet the mama. Yeah. The mama. Mama, what they worry? Mama, what they look face? I love you, mama. Love you guys too. I like this. Mama, we with Mama.
Because
Mama
she
in the
never tire
building.
you.
Mama in the building.
Because she never tire you.
We and Mama.
Because
Mama in the
they never
building.
tire you.
They don't tire us, Mama.
Everything don't tire us.
Mama in the
And we
building.
go take our hand, change our country.
I'm telling
Our
you.
country must be great again. Our country must be better again. Whether they like it or not.
That's so. Mama in the building.
They leave her now. Nigerians, come on, this is not the time for all of this.
Mama, God bless you, ma. Thank you. Abeg, snatch me and mom together.
Snap your Mama.
The woman won't go protest, and I don't want to make it go. They leave the woman. Everybody want to take picture. I never see this kind of thing before. Anyway, that's her on the protest ground. Na talk na do. Yes, that she's a talk and do woman. Meanwhile, Kemi Badenoch says Nigeria is an oil-producing country but has never had electricity. Where is the lie? Where is the lie? Okay, this was the last yesterday's protest. Let me see, which one is this? Okay, this was when he was telling his people to go back home. Trusts Governor Amunike to do his own version.
Bandit, they do give away. What's be the handle? Femi Usman Chinedu _ 234. Femi Usman Chinedu _ 234.
Lost my face. Let me be this now, eh? Drop your account now. Drop your answer.
Make I drop my answer. Sharp. Tap. Sharp. Tap. Sharp.
Nagbaya.
Tap. Shut up. Be quiet.
When are you coming to Amigo Note? Next week now. Follow my guitar. Jesus! Get on the conquer! Anybody lion!
Can I talk about that?
Hello? Government work there. Government work there. Which one? No man now. Government don't drop 100K for now. Banker boys now. Sharp. Waiting with the tweet. Tweet about student loan. Say government don't drop student loan now. The other one, I say government is giving free food, breakfast and lunch to all the students in Olani State. Student loan available in all Olani schools and free food, free breakfast and lunch. Olani is shining. Sharp. Which student loan is that? Or is it just online student loan? Because nobody in real life is receiving any loan.
Oh, me ma wanna say if you wanna go call anything we go chop because you me I've not eat. I'm just coming back from school and I not see any school that is sharing free food. I'm hungry.
You the craze that be your papa? Now person I be no me your papa. They tell you which one is it? Listen, I hustle like day. Sorry, Jerry, continue. Now some good lumps we are getting for this house. The other one now, Olaniyi now has 24 hours electricity, 247. Okay, electricity 247 in Olaniyi State. I hustle, I did. So, which one be the next one? The government has commissioned pipe-borne water in all the local governments. Water. Okay. 400 pipe-borne water commissioned across all Olani states. Olani is shining. What did you just do?
I carry water drink now.
Last water when it is when we say we go share for the night. Now only you drink.
I don't understand. Don't be talk say water there and I don't understand. Water
No, Olani is now safe. Olani is finally safe. Security. Opo. You go receive the money. When I send them, I go cash them now. Olani is safe. If you come out 3K from there, you see, just because of 3,000 naira, you are helping this government to peddle lies. Look at you, a graduate. Look at us, where we are living. Your siblings. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I just dey go because I know now. Una sabi trigger me so that neighbors go come. I thought you know you dey hear kwa 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 kwa. Your neighbors go come and say, hey, I be wicked man. I know wetin I dey plan. Now hustle, I did. Come on for road.
Jesus! Passing school not be passing sense.
Try back big up like you. Yes. Yes. Brand new. Eh? Follow, drop your account now. You are creating massively. I did do give away. Last time my money don't finish. You call your people now, make they bring money, so I go to give away now. Oh yeah, I be orphan. You want me to? Sorry. I can't even call anybody. Go call my siblings. 000. Hello. I forgot to.
Hello. My brother know the alarm board. As I be tweet, so wait till they tweet today.
Oh yeah, now just go and tweet. Olani is now safe. The government has deployed about 625,000 drones in all the Olani local governments.
Olani is safe. Hello.
They kidnapped me.
Oga, no, they disturb me. I dey busy.
I said they kidnapped me. What are you saying?
Oga, no, they disturb me. I was I dey.
Oh my goodness. All right, though. Okay, this is not necessary. I have one more video, then that's it. Okay, this is all protests. The protest. Okay, let's listen to this and then we'll wrap it up.
For Abia State, something happened. Kidnappers stormed into Abia State. They kidnapped a male and a female. After they kidnapped them, they carried them go inside forest. They can't demand for ransom of 10 million naira. Mind you, immediately they kidnapped them that day, they demand for ransom of 10 million naira, which was yesterday. So the youth of the community for that Abia, they first challenge. They feel and say, how person go come our region, call the chancellors? No, it no fit happen. Now so the youth of the community, they mobilize themselves, enter inside the forest. They enter inside the forest from so many fronts, so many angles. They used to surround those people. Lo and behold, now so they go catch these herdsmen, 6 of them, for inside bush. And so they change out for them, catch them, arrest them, rescue the 2 girls. You hear the noise for social media. You hear them shout, say government no allow them do anything. Now, this is to the Southwest and Yoruba people. The ESN, the Igbo people know they take nonsense. And the reason why Nigeria people hate them, because the Igbos cannot be manipulated. If Nigeria go better, now Igbo man go change this country. You have seen it. They don't show you, say, they know they are not by church or church. Immediately they abduct those children from Ogbomoso that day. The youth of Ogbomoso no fit enter inside bush. I'm really ashamed to be a Yoruba man. You understand? Kudos to the youth of Abia State. We do this thing. Kudos. You get. Because now the silence and the fear, now they hate this terrorism.
Yep.
They no go near that Abia State again because Fulani they fear. Where? Now when they come chance you will be say you no do anything, now they'll come back again. But if they meet better resistance, they know people with the lingling with like number 1, they go run. You see. So this is a wake-up call for all the Southwest people. Forget about your governor, forget about your kings, rally yourself together and begin to go and rescue those girls from that forest. Somebody cannot come into your ancestral land. Come the chance for your ancestral land. Igbo Kwenu, respect. Wake up and take back your country, Nigeria. Wake up.
Do you know that they just recently kidnapped a traditional leader in Osun Abi Ogun State, one of those states? They kidnapped him. They killed his wife in the process of the kidnapping. 2027 is do or die. Nigeria 2027 will determine whether Nigeria wants to move forward or wants to remain enslaved. Me, I like this angle that VDM is taking right now. That is what is needed to happen. It can't be where you want to go. Look at villages that have been abandoned because of bandits. And meanwhile, the governors of the northern states keep absorbing these same people that are buying them. Over 700 again. When they don't forgive, they won't absorb them in again. It doesn't make sense. They even have more pity for them than they have for their citizens. Talking about building them houses. Anyway, if you have not collected your PVC, please, we are still doing PVC drive. Go and collect, oh. Civic responsibility, no concern me, e go concern you, oh. You don't know. Politics determines whether you breathe or you don't. If you like, take it seriously. If you like, don't take it seriously. But for those who understand, please go and collect your PVCs and tell your people to collect their PVC. Adopt a ballot box. Adopt a constituency. Adopt one. Get on smart ballot if you have not. Create your own community within smart ballots and engage your people. So, with that, thank you very much, guys, for joining me this wonderful Sunday. Sid, Michael, everyone that was able to join, Christopher, Mr. Obibweze, everyone that was able to join, thank you so much. I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.